One. Welcome to the Culturally Distinct Podcast. This is your boy DJ KO.
K Jack is in the building.
We'd like to thank you guys for tuning in the show. Those who pay attention to the show, I thank you guys for subscribing to the show and telling a friend to tell a friend. We've been having some interesting comments and some interesting topics, especially about last week. You know, the two friends that was couples, but they wasn't a couple. They was, you know, whatever it was. I don't know what it was, but we had a lot of comments about that. So
they knew each other when.
Right. So anyway, but today we have a special show today. I think it's special because I'm a native of New Orleans, right? Kaya, you're from backwoods somewhere,
you
Louisiana.
You are not from New Orleans. So relax. You from Folsom. We're gonna talk about backwoods. You from Folsom.
We getting started early.
Oh Lord.
So I have two of my brothers here from New Orleans.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna introduce both of you guys, you know, briefly, and you guys, you know, do better than me, whatever. So
let's get it.
My first person I have to my left is Mr. Sean Wilson, the owner of Abstract Couture.
Yes.
How you doing, brother?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm blessed, baby.
How's everybody doing?
Everybody
good. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm here. I got my PPP, so I'm good.
I just say you highly favored.
Yes, sir.
You blessed and highly favored.
Yes, sir.
So the next brother I got to my right, we got the Dan the Man lookalike.
Yeah, right.
Don't do the man that. Don't do the man that.
No. Dan,
But
Dan from New Orleans too, though.
Well,
right?
Dan ain't from New Orleans.
Yeah.
But I think Dan from like Lafayette or Baton Rouge.
Oh,
but,
I thought he's from New
But
Orleans.
let's get it twisted. Like that's my brother. Like
Yeah.
so. I mean, a lot of people say we looking like
y'all
that's cool.
definitely from the same tribe.
Yeah,
Y'all
that's cool.
definitely
That's
from
my
the same
dog. That's my brother from
They
a
kindred for
long,
sure.
long time ago. So that's my dog.
So, but everybody, this is Mr. Gregory Tillery, the owner of WeDat Wings.
Yes, sir.
So, like you guys, appreciate coming to the show, guys.
Blessings, bro. Thank you for having me.
So, first of all, thank you guys for coming, because I know you both of you guys got a strict schedule, and I know you just coming off the road, and I know you just coming from 45 minutes away. So I know, and everybody got families and the things to do. So I appreciate you guys for coming on.
Respect. You already
So,
know.
starting with you, Sean, you can tell the people a little bit about yourself. Who is Sean Wilson?
Sean Wilson is a native of New Orleans, from New Orleans East.
Shout out.
I'm an abstract artist. I'm a cyclist. Graduated from the Southern University in Baton Rouge.
There it is.
Let them know.
And I opened a company about 12 years ago called Abstract Couture. And what Abstract Couture is it's definitely an art company, and I've turned it into an Airbnb franchise.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing right now.
Shout out. Much
Yeah.
love.
Respect.
Much love.
Respect.
Greg, what about yourself, man?
My name Greg Tillery. You know what I'm saying? Owner of WeDat's, New Orleans own chicken and shrimp. Owner of WeDat food truck. Born and raised 7th Ward.
Okay.
Hard head.
Old heads.
Right off of St. Bernard and Broad. Graduate of Edna Carr High School.
The call, okay.
And graduated from Tuskegee. I got my brother Said in here with me.
Okay.
Big Said, you know what I'm saying? My dog, my frat brother. You know what I'm saying? My brother. So, you know what I'm saying? And we here. You know what I'm saying? We from New Orleans to Houston. So it's
So that's my first question for both of you guys. The transition. The transition from from New Orleans to Houston. How is it?
Because you know most people like they not leaving New Orleans. You know, after
You both of them
Katrina,
smiling
when
like,
people-
y'all
you know,
love.
after Katrina, when people had to come to Houston, they couldn't wait to get back
Straight
to New Orleans. So
right.
you
Right.
made the conscious decision to leave New Orleans
Right.
and come to Houston. So
Right.
how do we get to that?
For me, Houston is a place where it's always got its arms open. It's always willing to hug. Any person with any type of talent, any type of product, you come to Houston and people are going they're gonna show you love. Even if it's something they don't like, they're gonna give you your opinion on how to get it right. So I like Houston. There's different cultures here, there's different mindsets. The progression of different cultures of people here is at different speeds, but at the same time, it's everybody eating in Houston.
So you feel like if
Everybody.
you come to Houston and can't succeed, something wrong with you.
If you come to Houston and you can't succeed, it's all about your effort. It's
Okay.
all about your effort. It's
I
not
can
about
see
your
it.
connections. It's about your effort.
I can see it.
That's it.
Okay. What about you, Greg?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I love Houston.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been coming to Houston for years, since
Kappa B squad? No, you too young for Kappa B. You too young for Kappa B.
Nah, but like since
That's
like
95. Yeah.
like since like 2009, 2010, I used to come. This before WeDat, so I used to come out here, come kick it with my brother.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Always showed me a good time, but just Houston, man, like it's so many people from New Orleans stay out here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then it's so many people that from Houston that then came to the food truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say the food truck. Like they've been coming to the food truck and then the restaurants. So for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like Houston just the love is just amazing, man. When I tell you I love, actually got a chance in Shreveport. I ran into Bun B.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
In
Was able to
Shreveport.
in Shreveport and
Wow.
was able to lace them with some seasonings and stuff. So bro, man,
Right.
look, I love everything about Houston, man.
Yeah.
Just straight up, just respect to the H, man. Like I love being out here, dog. I mean, you gotta really just. You gotta reel it in sometimes, cause I mean it's something to do.
Get
Monday,
caught up.
Tuesday, Wednesday,
Every
Thursday,
day.
Friday, Sunday, fun day, Sunday, fun
Every
day.
Monday.
You know what I'm saying?
Every
the
day.
streets of Houston
Yeah.
can definitely
That's-
gobble
Yeah.
you up
Every
whole.
day.
If you're not ready for it.
Yeah,
Whole.
man.
Every day.
Yeah.
But you know what's crazy? When I first moved here, I got here in 2011, 2012. So even though we had a big population from New Orleans came here in 05, 06, 07, but a lot of people moved back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but when I got here, we spoke about this briefly last week. They didn't have no culture here for us, like the food. Like they didn't have like now on every corner they got crawfish, and like K Jack was talking about. Now they have jerk. What is it? Jerk
Oh,
chops.
everybody got a lamb chop.
Lamb chops,
Everybody got a
like-
lamb chop.
lamb chops, and they didn't have the music. They didn't have the second line. They didn't have the New Orleans culture, just the culture of New Orleans. And now they have that. So culture is like culture. Houston is more of a New Orleans part two.
Yeah.
I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
That's the beautiful thing about Houston. If the people want it, they're gonna give it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the people want it,
Right.
if they're calling for it, they're gonna give it to you here.
And somebody gonna find a way to get it.
Somebody gonna find a way to get it for you.
So let's talk about this abstract couture. So I was scrolling online. This is a quick story. I was scrolling
Okay.
online. Backstory. I've been knowing Sean. Me and Sean went to Southern together. We I haven't seen Sean about 13, 14 years,
Yeah,
right?
long time.
Long time, right? So, but I was scrolling through Facebook, and I saw a house in New Orleans, and they had all kind of stuff all over the place. And when I say stuff, I mean art, all over the stuff. So I thought it was an old Katrina house that somebody just went in and did graffiti in it. So I found out that it was showing. It was abstract couture, and you could go into a little more than me, but I saw that. I said, "Oh, that's dope. That's a dope concept." So what was the intent behind it?
How abstract couture came about. I'm an abstract artist.
Okay.
So I know selling art, that's one side of it. So you want to diversify your business. So I took the name, made it abstract couture, but I also I put in other businesses like apparel.
Okay.
I put in an Airbnb. Once Airbnb came about, when my father passed, I inherited a home.
Okay.
No house note, no nothing, scot free.
Blessings.
I got the papers.
Big blessing.
So,
That's-
so,
Big blessing.
so listen,
I always
yeah.
tap into to tell us as a people, you got to make sure you have your papers
Listen,
on.
listen.
Right.
When
Because that's our problem.
yeah, when you in your late 30s and you get the deed to a house that
Come
you
on.
really you haven't paid anything in, you just help your parent. I had to make a decision. I can either move in this house and chill with the money I had, or I'm like, nah, I can make this a business. So what I did right after my father passed, I went in for the next 8 months.
Sorry to hear that too, bro.
Appreciate it. I went in for the next 8 months and I just designed this house that I knew when people would come in to my Airbnb, I had to make my Airbnb different. I had to make it to when people say, when we go in this house, if you're not calling nobody and say, man, you got to come see this, it ain't good enough.
Talking piece.
Yeah, people got to be like, man, I want people to come in. I wanted people to come in the house, and every bedroom I want to be like, well, what's in your room? Well, what's in your room? What's in that room?
Yeah.
And once I got it going, it just took off. I mean, it just took off. And, the brand is growing and is growing. And the one thing that I have accomplished with this whole abstract couture is I've met people from all over the world.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
sir.
and it's about relationships. And I felt like if I'd have just kept my business local, I wouldn't have had that response or the experience to meet these people. And you realize now, okay, now I got to change my customer service because, like my girl, I have this ringtone when my Airbnb get booked. I don't care if it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm waking up.
Oh, you getting up. That's
Yeah,
money.
and she's saying, why do you get up? I'm like, because in Australia it's daytime.
Yes, sir.
Right.
You got to realize this is a global business. This is
Right,
not.
right.
This is we're not just on American time. Every time I hear it, I'm getting up. So, I had to tell her, the customer service is wealth.
Absolutely.
Customer service is
Absolutely.
all of my guests. I try to give them 100% the
Customer
best
service.
customer service.
Yes, sir.
Because I'll tell anybody, when you have a small business, when you're starting out,
You have to.
you got to give customer service, because what makes your self-esteem and what gives you confidence in your business is the reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the reviews.
Right.
It's what people go back and write about their experience at your house. So I took those reviews and I kept reinventing it. I kept adding and I kept adding. And it's like right now at my Airbnb, I got bookings for Mardi Gras 22. It's already booked.
Bless
And it's
Oh, you good then?
Yeah.
Damn, I want to see. I need to book
Wait,
that.
we need to
I need
get
to book that for Mardi Gras,
You
bro.
gotta
When I come
call
down
me.
there, bro.
You gotta call me. And and the one thing I did during the pandemic, I took care of New Orleans. You take care of your city first.
Yeah.
Everybody,
100.
Yeah.
all of the halls was closed, the clubs. So what we did, I made sure everybody could have their baby showers.
Okay.
They spade game kickbacks. The local artists, the new artists who want to shoot music videos.
Yeah.
Come on, man. I'll give you a price point that where you can afford that you can shoot a nice video.
Okay.
So that's what Abstract Couture is about.
They're
And
going
it's
to remember that.
yes, definitely.
Yeah, the
Yes,
experience.
definitely.
That's beautiful. Speaking of customer service, I know that Greg, you in the major customer service industry as far as dealing with food. So anybody, well, I'm pretty sure everybody that been to New Orleans, right there on Canal Street, they've been to WeDat Wings.
Blessings.
You know, look. This is the first time I saw WeDat. I'm gonna tell you, we was down there for Bayou Classic, I think. Bayou Classic, and my wife was like, "I'm going to WeDat." I said, "What the hell is that?"
1407
just opened.
Canal Street.
1407 Canal Street.
1407.
You had just
1407.
opened. I was like, WeDat. I said, "Why don't you just go to our Popeyes?" She said,
No.
"Nah, I'm going to WeDat."
Yeah.
She said, "Look at this." She showed me on Instagram. She showed me like all the people that come there, lines. I said, "WeDat."
Yeah.
Where's that?
Juice,
Yeah,
the
bro.
Kool-Aid,
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
gotta go get. Bring me back a something.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
already got an order. Everybody
Yeah.
got a pre-order. You know what
So-
you want.
You already know.
So I was like,
know.
so she brought it back. And I was like, "Oh, this fire here."
Thank you, bro.
So look, tell us about that. How? Well, I know you started with the food truck, right? And well, just tell us the story. Go ahead.
Man, dog. Put it like this. For my birthday, when I bought the food truck, this was like in 2013, I was in Houston. I
Okay.
came to Houston to celebrate my birthday after I bought the truck, and I was with my dog.
Okay.
And I was at a very, very low point in my life, dog, because just everything dealing with the truck, like I didn't know what the hell, I didn't know what I was doing, right? But I invested everything I had into the truck, because at the time I was working for Frito-Lay.
Okay.
So I was a district sales manager over there, and you know what I'm saying, doing that whole side of it, and wound up just investing everything I had and getting the truck. So when I got the truck, I mean, you talk about everything that could happen, happened. From the truck breaking down on me, to the truck catching on fire, to the head gasket going off, to
man.
flat tires, to
What
the
year was
engine
this?
going up. This was in 2013.
13. Okay.
So this was me
And you
trying
had
to.
taken the truck back to New Orleans.
So I bought the truck in Athens, Alabama.
Okay.
And then one of my other close partners, Andre Lewis, he got VPG Enterprises. Him and my boy Mike Meredith and Vince, they they got a big real estate development company or whatever down in New Orleans. The boys doing some huge stuff. So I mean, I gotta plug my brothers all the
Okay,
time.
go ahead. Yeah.
So
Right.
you know what I'm
Oh, yeah,
saying?
we gotta do it, yeah.
But I hit up my boy. I was like, yo, look, I got this truck. You know what I'm saying? I got this idea. Like, man, I need you to come ride with me to Athens to go get it. Because I was at the time I was living in Alabama, but I was driving down to New Orleans every weekend.
So Athens is.
Athens is north of Huntsville.
Oh,
Okay.
so because Tuskegee is south, right?
Yeah, but I wasn't at Tuskegee. I
Oh,
was
I got
working
you.
at Frito-Lay.
I
I
got
was living in Selma.
Okay.
So
okay.
I found
Okay.
a truck online, and I told my boy, I'm like, look, I want to get this truck. I'm like, I need you to ride with me. So he rode with me up there. Went and got the truck, you know what I'm saying? And then we doubled back and drove it back to New Orleans. Like, as soon as we got the truck, I never forget, I'm riding behind him because the truck was a stick. I ain't know how to drive no stick.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't know how to drive
I bet
no
that
stick.
ride was an epic ride.
Man,
Right?
but here's I'm gonna tell you what happened. So we get in the truck, or I get a man who I bought the truck from. I'm thinking the truck is like ready to rock and roll. Like I'm thinking it's ready to go. Soon as all I gotta do is get it to New Orleans, I get the inspections and I'm good. No, that's not in God's plan for me.
Right.
So we get in the truck. You know what I'm saying? I'm riding behind. I'm like, yo, Dre. I'm like, I don't know how to drive no stick. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo. He was like, no, don't trip. I got you. Mm-hmm. So we driving. I never forget. We riding back. I'm talking about as soon as we leave the man property, we get on the interstate. The mushroom on top like falls off because I'm riding in the car behind him. Man. I'm riding the car behind him. Dre driving the truck. The mushroom stuff falling off. The vent. It hit the car that I was in. And I'm like, oh shit, because I'm on Facebook like trying to be. I'm like, I done bought, did this, but then like reality hitting right there, and I'm like, oh Lord,
you're a business owner now. You're a business owner.
Welcome to the real world.
Welcome to the real world.
Right.
So, but whatever could happen, happened. 90 miles outside of New Orleans, we catch a flat tire. I'm behind him. I see the truck. Dre going from side to side. It's like we on a movie. Like he switched from lane to lane. I'm like. He pull over to the side of the truck. I'm like, yo. I'm like, what's going on? He get out, he jump out. I'm like, man, what's going on? Mm-hmm. He like, man, you got me in this truck. The tires is this, is that, is this, is that. We depart on the interstate.
Oh, so y'all get into it on the interstate.
Yeah, I'm like, Dre. I'm like, he depart on the interstate. So I call my mom. I'm like, Mom, like, I don't know what I just did. Like, I done bought this food truck. I done spent everything I had in my bank account. Damn near everything I had in my bank account. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what I need to do? She like, just pray about it. Like, God, everything gonna work itself out. Just she's saying that, I'm like, all right, cool. He walking back to me.
Okay.
So he like, look, G, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna show you how to drive the truck on the side of the interstate. Because it was a double axle. So even though we caught a flat tire on one of them, I could still go back and forth. So I learned how to drive the food truck back and forth on the side of the interstate.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
So, and it had to happen that way because everything happened the way it's supposed to happen because I can't call him like, yo, Dre, I need you to move my truck to go here and go here. So I had to learn. So then I wound up telling him like, look, I got it from here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take the truck and I'm going to drive back to New Orleans. And ever since then, I was driving the truck, right? So that's one story. But then, you know, from the truck, things evolved into me, you know what I'm saying, being on Canal Street. Because the truck got so on and popping. Like I had posted a picture on Instagram. I'm like, it was a food truck event that we did right there by City Hall. It's like right when it was introducing food trucks to the city.
Yeah.
And I never forget, like that day, what I didn't put in my caption, I'm running back and forth. I had meetings I was trying to set up. I went to UNO. I went to LSU. You know what I'm saying? Because I took off. At the time, I was working for Frito-Lay.
Right.
And I took off. I was a district manager, so I could maneuver the way I wanted to maneuver anyways, right? So I took off, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get this truck on campus. I need to get the food truck on campus because if I can get that built-in foot traffic, I'm like, I already know what it is.
Because UNO and Suno right across the street from each other.
Well, yeah. But I'm just saying, UNO campus, they got I'm not sure how many thousands of students. I know they got 18,000 students.
You always worried about your food truck.
And LSU, you know, they got like 30,000 students. So if I get the food truck on there, I know that's built-in food truck. I mean, that's built-in foot traffic. I'm like, I know that all I got to do is get the right stuff. The truck gonna pop. So I met with the director of operations for LSU and UNO that day, and then I had this food truck event that needs to happen. So I just remember like my mama helping me out. Shout out to my mama. Love my mama.
Shout out, mama. What's up?
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my mom. So I remember. So I wound up, you know, mom's like, she ain't know what was going on. She just was trying to help me out.
Right.
So I remember like hurry up, getting down there, whatever the case may be, and wound up getting on the food truck, you know what I'm saying? Just in the nick of time for the Times-Picayune to take the picture. Little did I know that picture was going to be on the front page, you know what I'm saying, of the newspaper the next day. But here it is, I work for Frito-Lay. So I'm like,
don't post that picture on there.
But it was not this before Instagram was popping.
Oh, yeah.
So this the news, this the whole city. So I just act like I ain't know. When I went back to work, I ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not me.
Right.
That's Dan Root.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? So from there, like I said, like we wound up just blowing up with the food truck, me going through just trials and tribulations with the truck. to me landing the spot on Canal Street. Now, what people don't know on Canal Street is that originally I was looking at the spot across the street from the Roosevelt, and I really never spoke on this.
Okay.
If you go on Barone Street and you see, I'm not going to even name drop the restaurant that is next to, because the way they handled me was just so down bad.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
But it was a situation where the dude saw me on the truck. Dude was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, I got this hot dog stand right now. He's like, you can bring the truck, you can bring the wings and put over here and do this, that, and the third. You can sublease from me. Da, da, da. At the time, I'm like, all right, cool. It all sound good. I'm like, I ain't know.
Right.
A long story short, you can't sublease nothing to me that you don't have the rights to, that you don't own.
Right.
So I come in there, I do all kind of work. I paint the building purple and white. So that's why I said if you go on Barone Street, right across the street from the Roosevelt Hotel,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You're going to see a purple and white cell phone shop now.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? That I did all kind of renovations and stuff like that. And long story short, tuition ain't free. Dude got over on me. You know what I'm saying? The owner of the building wound up telling me like straight up, I'm like, yo, because I got in contact with him. I'm like, yo, what's going on? I don't know what the dude who I'm dealing with, which I'm not gonna name drop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure what the dude I'm dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I done did all this work in this building. I'm trying to put my restaurant inside of here. You know what I'm saying? That boy told me to my face. Well, it was over the phone. He was like, I don't know what you and such got going on. He said, but you ain't coming. You ain't bringing what
here.
you got. You ain't bringing that in here. And I'm talking about like just my heart just dropped. I'm like, damn, I done gave this man all this money. I done put all this money in here, and dude just gonna play on me like that?
Right.
Cool. That Sunday, I'm in church. I'm damn near. I'm not gonna say damn near. I was in tears. I'm like, Lord, like, what am I gonna do? I'm like, I done already made the announcement and everything on Instagram. Picture still there on Instagram. I ain't never took it down. I'm like, I done made the announcement and everything. I just heard my pastor, you know what I'm saying, he was just like, you know what I'm saying, and it's like just, that's why my faith is so strong. Like, he was just right on time when he was like, when you going through stuff in life, you can either do two things. You can get bitter or you can get better.
Right.
And I was just like, you know what? Like right then and there, like I'm just like, man, scratching. I ain't tripping. Like things gonna work itself out. Now, mind you, as I was pursuing that opportunity with him, like trying to get the restaurant in there, I still reached out to other locations.
Right.
Swear to God on everything I love, bro. Monday morning, I was in church on Sunday. Monday morning, dude called me.
Got that
My
call.
landlord right now, Mr. Chen. Yo, did somebody call this number? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, who is this? He's like, yeah, you know, I got the location on Canal Street. He's like, you know what I'm saying? You call? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, can I set up a meeting with you? He's like, I'll meet you tomorrow.
Okay.
So met him on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? He called me on Monday. I met him on Tuesday. Went in there. It ain't been touched since Katrina. I was like, I don't even care. I was like, I want it.
Right. Okay.
Right.
I'm like, I want it.
It's on Canal Street. It's
I'm like, I want it.
Yeah.
This before the
Foot
junk.
traffic.
This
What you
this
mean,
before the
foot
Jung
traffic?
Hotel. This before the condominium.
Yeah.
This when the Iberville was still around the corner.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm like, I want it. I'm like, it don't matter, man. From the ground up, man. Just everything with Canal, and I mean the rest is, you know what I'm saying, just expanding, and now we in Texas.
Right.
You hear me? So, just man, I got stories. I'm listening to that Bruno Mars playing. That's my dog song. Yo, man, that's we was talking about that, man. That Bruno Mars, you know what I'm
Go
saying?
hard, right?
Yeah, dog.
Lead a dope.
Man, that been so cold. That been so cold.
Man said you did not have to tell us that was his joint.
Man,
He
look,
was
that's
over
my
there
song.
vibing.
Look. I'm gonna be real with you. That's
let it
his
go.
song. That's my song. That's my mama's song. And my family, everybody I know, they love that song.
Bruno gonna let you know,
You know
when
what
he
I'm
come. He
saying?
gonna be quiet,
You know
but
what I'm
when he
saying?
come back, he got something.
But
Right.
no, look,
Yeah,
it's funny
man.
because look, it's funny you said that. I know we got off of the business side, but that Bruno Mars, look, I was drinking one night, and you know how you in your zone, and you listen to music, but you really don't
Listen to it right.
And I was listening to him, I was like,
Do the modern day Al Green, Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
I would leave
Yeah.
it door.
That's what I'm
100%.
saying.
My
Yeah,
pool is lit. My water, yeah.
Yeah.
that's that
Yeah.
feel good music, dog. Yeah, man.
See what I'm saying? See New Orleans in the building. See what
All
it is.
day long. All
So
day
look,
long.
Definitely.
speaking of New Orleans, I know all of us from New Orleans, and I know like a lot of people from the city are hustlers. We are natural hustlers,
Yes.
right?
Definitely.
Oh, we are fast talkers, right?
Right.
People say people from New York, they might be like, "Oh, y'all country," Hey, you
Nah.
somebody from New Orleans.
Right.
They gonna fast talk you. Look,
Right.
you heard me. Listen, hey, bro, look.
Right.
What you gonna do?
Right.
Before you know it, you
drowning and
gonna
I'm still
Right.
you done
saying
signed something.
Right.
But the business side, how did you guys learn the business side to what you guys doing? You see what I'm saying? Because that business side is for instance, you
That don't
said
come
your
natural. You
your
gotta
father
learn that.
left a house to you.
Yes.
The average person gonna do what?
Sell it.
And that's what I was about
And
to
move.
say.
Yeah.
It's so powerful that you said you saw that opportunity, this deed being handed
Yes.
to you, and you saying, I got something I don't have to pay for. You saw the beauty in that. Because there are so many people, us, not us, whatever, that come from years of money.
Right.
There are people living off the interest of their family money, and they'll
Yeah.
get that house and they'll still sell it without a heartbeat.
Right.
But that never crossed your mind.
Right.
It never crossed your mind to sell that. So
No.
those types of things is like, we say culturally distinct. That's of the culture. That's what our people need to hear. It's like the not giving up, the
Yeah.
learning while you go,
Yeah.
but not giving up. Because I'm sure what you agree, you could have quit a bunch of times.
Man.
Yeah.
The first
coulda
time,
left that
as soon as that
joint.
stack would have came
You
off.
could, I mean, we gonna just tell the truth. You was already 90 miles out of New Orleans, coming from Alabama. So 9 times out of 10, you was already close to the east. You could have dropped that thing down
Right,
there in
man.
the east and kept moving. They'd found that thing smoking.
Right.
But real fast. I mean, it was at one point in time where I was looking to sell my truck.
Yeah.
But you kept going.
Yep.
He wouldn't let
Yeah.
you do it.
He wouldn't.
There you go.
Yeah.
I ain't no quitter. I'm from
Come
New
on
Orleans.
now.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
I'm from New Orleans.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it
Yeah.
out. I got no choice but to figure it out.
Yes.
I got no choice but to figure it out.
I remember my first reservation at my Airbnb. Had these college students booked, and they called me on a Saturday morning about 7:30, and he was like, "Mr. Wilson," I'm like, "Yes, me. We pushed your AC out the window." So I'm like,
Push it out the window.
I'm like,
Doing what?
how?
What they was doing like that?
So they was like, well,
College students.
they say we were just pressing buttons and it fell out. I'm like,
What?
nah, it don't fall out like that. I'm like, nah,
They
it
not
don't
used to
fall
a
out.
window unit.
Yeah.
So they may have.
I don't know. I think they was in there tussling or something, but
yeah.
That thing bolted in the wall.
yeah,
man.
yeah, right.
Kick
So-
that thing out of there.
right.
so
They were drunk.
I don't know
up,
what they
clearly.
was doing.
Right.
So just to piggyback off what he was saying, in the beginning, it's to your advantage to have problems early because all of them are new business problems.
Yeah.
And a lot of people to say, "Oh, I'd have charged them, I'd have kicked them out, and this and that." But when you realize when you create a business and you open a business, you are liable for everything.
Everything.
Right.
You are
You have to
liable
buy
for
into
it.
that. You have
Yeah.
to have that mindset.
Yes.
Most people think I'm gonna make some money. Oh, this is a quick way to make a dollar. No.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
You
no,
have to
no.
be totally sold. And the one thing I did, and I know a lot of the black restaurant owners don't know in New Orleans, but all of you guys restaurants are on. I have this bathroom in my house. It's called a dirty truck stop bathroom.
Okay.
And what I went in and did, I let all my guests sign it. But what I did was, in graffiti, I put all the local restaurants
that's
in.
dope. That's dope.
So now when they go in, when they in there doing their business, they can look on the wall and say, "Where we going to eat tonight?"
The menu right
Hey,
there.
we got the menu. We know where it's
Yeah.
at, how
That's
far it's
creative.
at, all of that. So it's just
Respect.
yes, for
Respect.
sure. And
Respect.
and that's the one
That's
thing. That's the one thing I did with my abstract couture house in New Orleans. I made sure I put all the local people first. All the
Right.
local, all the small businesses. They don't know. They don't know, but I got them all on the wall. All on the wall.
'Cause that's
Definitely.
the first thing people say. I'm
Yeah.
going to New Orleans.
They-
I've
they
never
want
been.
local-
What's to eat? What am I
Listen,
supposed to
My
do?
all of my guests, where
wanna eat
are
what
the
I'm gonna
local
eat?
spots? They don't want to go to
Right.
Chef. They don't want to go to Emerald. Shout out to Emerald.
Right, shout out to them.
Yeah, but they want to go to the local spots. They want to sit there. They want to sit on your porch. They want to eat crawfish. They want to walk
They
to the
want to
store.
experience the culture.
Yeah, they want
Right.
zaps.
And
They
will
want
tell
the
you that.
culture.
I wanna
The
go-
Fago.
Tell
Yeah.
me
The Chinese
how-
noodle.
There you go.
I want
Yeah.
the kiwis. I want,
Yes.
They'll tell
Yeah.
me, like, when I have friends or coworkers, they'll be like, I never been to New Orleans. We going this weekend. They'll be like, where should I go? And they'll be like, stop. Don't give me the typical tourist
Nah,
places.
Right.
Tell
nah.
me
You
where
want it with
you
the
gonna
good
go.
food, right,
Yeah.
right.
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to Broad and Banks and get a gumbo. And then I'm going, so it's
I
like,
know where Broad and Banks
Right,
at. I
I'm
know what
going
you're
to
talking
Manchu.
about.
I'm going to get a wing. They
Two
got real
sisters.
big wings, a little
Yeah,
pigeon.
little bit, yeah.
You know, I'm going to
Uh-huh.
weed. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it's like, you sure you won't eat where I eat because it ain't the cleanest
Right.
places. You got to be prepared. You
Right.
going to New
Right.
Orleans. So
Right.
if you want what I want, you got to
Right.
be
Right.
prepared.
Right.
You know, so
Right. Nah, that's respect, bro.
Yeah.
That's
that's
respect.
good.
That's
Yeah,
respect.
I definitely got what all the young black local businesses they own the wall. And
So how many bedrooms is it?
It's 3 bedrooms.
Okay.
3 bedrooms, 2 full baths.
So if T to give us Bayou Classic back, I want the house for Bayou
you
Classic.
gotta make if it
That's
ain't
what I'm
booked.
saying.
If it ain't booked, right?
Let me
You
go
gotta
see
make sure
right
it ain't
now.
booked. You gotta check it right
Y'all
now.
keep going. I'm about to see.
So
you gotta-
if T to give us Bayou
Yeah, you
Classic,
gotta
make
sure.
T might not give
Bayou
us
Classic
T
coming.
there.
It's coming.
T there.
I don't know
T
what
there.
she did for Mardi Gras 22, but it's already booked.
T
Man,
there.
everything.
T
It's
there.
open.
Trust me.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be a float.
everything up.
Whether T authorize it or not, when I tell you these people
Everything
gonna
up.
have a float, it's gonna be a
Yeah.
band. It's gonna be a band and a float.
Right.
Everything up.
So,
Yeah.
Sean, what's the
Right.
concept? I'm saying, what was your concept between each room? Because each room is a different
Yeah.
concept.
I have one room. One room is basically a lot of thoughts. I wanted intellectuals to go in there and have conversations based on what's on the wall. The second room is like a kid room. I made the whole bedroom a word search. So it's the entire room is a word search, and the last room is more abstract. It's the master bedroom. It's a place where definitely every room has a different vibe, but when you go there, you can take pictures throughout the room.
Okay.
And I have it like I said, during Katrina, we had a lot of locals have parties because a lot of the clubs was closed. So now what we do when you want to have a party, you want to have a baby shower, you want to have like a fellas kickback,
Yeah.
we can go in, take all the furniture out. Now you have 4 different rooms that you can say, this is the picture room, this is the picture we do this in. Every room can be a different facet of your party.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope.
Yeah. Every single
and
room
where
is
is
a
that?
different
In New
facet.
Orleans?
It's uptown on 3rd and Durgeon Wall.
Thursday, okay,
Yeah.
uptown. Okay, cool. We
They
gonna go over
gentrifying it right now, so I got a
Perfect
piece of
time,
it.
man. Look, you perfect
I
then.
got a piece
Look,
of it right now.
That's perfect.
Can I look it up by name?
Yes, it's Abstract Couture House on
But
Airbnb.
on Airbnb. Oh,
Yes,
That is.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You book it right now while we on the show. She booking it right now while we on the show. Exclusive.
Right. Right.
Sean.
Yes.
So look, okay.
It's open. But by Classic,
Shut up. Wait,
booked.
that is the last week. The 26th?
I don't know.
It should be the
I
last
don't
November
Friday.
in November.
Yeah, it'll be the last Friday.
Yeah, should
Yeah,
be.
After Thanksgiving.
It's a weekend.
It's already
before.
booked.
Boy, that thing open and your price is cheap. I
wait.
may leave you about
Man,
it.
she put you out there.
Wait a minute.
Put up the prices up. We trying to get the brother some money, man.
No, and that's why I say I'm gonna leave you about it, because them other folks hitting you over the head for $300
And
a night.
and
Respect.
I'll tell you
What
this.
You mean?
I'll tell you this. The one thing I've never did is raise my prices for Mardi Gras Bayou Classic because for years the hotels have done us that.
Yeah, they price
when we
gouge.
go in
Yeah.
town, I don't do that.
After I know some
Agreed,
people
bro.
who left Shreveport a couple of weeks ago, one of my friends called me and she said, "Oh, baby, Tita must be opening the city back up." I say, "Why?" She said, "I went to look at rooms for Bayou Classic." She said, "Them prices back up.
Yeah,
$450 a
yeah,
night."
yeah.
I don't mean cheap like that. Whatever the people want to think, because I'm about to book this. So
Right.
it does
There you
not
go.
matter.
Right.
Oh, look at
And
that.
I
That's a blessing.
appreciate
Look,
that.
that's a blessing.
Yeah, I
That's a
appreciate
blessing.
that.
So, Greg, you just opened a store here in Texas.
Yeah.
Where is it located in Texas?
So, well, I mean, I'll tell you. It's in Cleveland, Texas. It's,
Okay.
How? That's what I want to know.
Huh?
How you get to Cleveland?
man, the pandemic.
Okay.
Okay.
Pandemic,
Okay.
I wound up being connected to
Because that's
Ooh.
out there. That's why I say that.
I know.
Cleveland, North,
I know.
with an F.
I got connected to people who connected me to people
Okay.
Come on.
who just, I'm going to tell you, and I ain't never said
It's a
nothing.
truck or the store? It's a storefront?
I'm inside of Walmart.
Oh.
Oh, you big time now.
Oh, you.
I need $5, bro.
I got
Now
you.
shake
man.
your hand, sir. I'm going to say I knew you went. That's
Respect.
big.
We
I need
inside of
$5,
Walmart.
bro. That's
I
good.
ain't,
Inside
I ain't never
of
said that.
Walmart.
I ain't never said that. I ain't never. But people tagging me, you know what I'm saying, in my stories and stuff like that. I see you and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man,
Wow.
That's beautiful, man.
That's
man, God, man, dog. Like I said, man,
That's a big deal.
20.
God is a
I
real
don't
person.
think I don't think I even understand it.
Amen.
Yeah.
I don't
He
think I
real?
even understand it.
Right.
Cause it's just like during the pandemic, bro. Like I tell people all the time, like 2020 was just. That was rough.
Hard on
It was
you.
very, very uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? I was being stretched, man. It's just a lot I was going through, man. Mentally, very isolated. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, out of, you know what I'm saying, the pandemic, I just had a lot of just conversations, a lot of relationships that was built, a lot of stuff that was formed. And it's like that situation came, and now we finally, you know, I opened it up yesterday. So yesterday was
Okay.
the first day that we just
Congratulations.
did. Thank you, bro. We did like a little soft You know what I'm saying?
Open,
Just
yeah.
get the feel. Because I'm not gonna advertise it until the summertime. I'm gonna make sure because
that thing will get busy on you
So
quick.
let me ask you guys this, because you guys, okay, y'all making it sound so easy, bro.
No.
Y'all making it sound easy. Y'all young black men, right? Yeah. First of all, y'all young black men.
Young.
right,
Y'all come from a city where the odds are against you.
right,
If you're 21, you're dead. Most of the time,
or in jail.
or in jail, right? So you guys come from a city with that. You guys have business savvy sense. You guys are educational. You understand. Both of you guys are college educated.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying.
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee, Southern
Southern,
University,
the
HBCU. You know what
Yes,
I'm saying.
sir. all day
I
long.
actually went to Tuskegee for a little while. I like to play a little football out there with old Coach Comedy.
Oh, okay.
I went to
All right,
Tuskegee.
cool.
Yeah.
All right,
Shout
cool.
out to Tuskegee.
Yeah.
I was
All right.
planning to do
Yeah.
a college tour this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Trying to hit up
man.
Tuskegee.
everybody.
You gotta hit up Tuskegee.
We
Yeah,
plan
I'm
to hit up
Tuskegee.
everybody
So-
HBCU.
So you know what they
Yeah,
said about
Tuskegee.
Tuskegee? This is what they said about Tuskegee.
What they say?
They said Tuskegee got the best homecoming ever.
No, that's A&T. No,
What they say?
wait.
I said, hold on,
Wait,
time's out.
wait.
Y'all gonna miss over Southern
We
Howard.
gonna pay respect where it go. Now Tuskegee is the one that they be under. What y'all call it? The little.
Under the shed.
Like a shed on the home
Now I
side.
have heard that, but we gonna give respect because right now the official title of the greatest homecoming ever is A&T.
Yeah,
No
North
way.
Carolina
North Carolina A&T.
Now that's what.
That's
I'm just telling you
who
what
gave
the
that
people
title?
say.
Somebody that went to A&T.
Yeah,
Basically,
yeah.
somebody.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Let me
that's
explain.
just like people
Let me-
asking us when we say the Southern University.
But look,
who gonna take it
but
from?
here's the thing. Let me tell you something. I will never ever take none from Southern or Grambling.
Right.
Because guess what? Southern was in the top choices of me going to school, right? But my mama told me, boy, you ain't going to Baton
Southern.
Rouge. Because you ain't about to be no 50 minutes away from here so
Right,
you can
right.
be
It's
back
too
and forth
close
to
to-
New
too
Orleans.
Close to home.
I'm from Monroe. My parents graduated from Grambling. I was not
Going to Grambling
I went to
already.
Grambling already. I
Right.
felt like I had a degree already. So it's like, okay, what's next? So I went to Southern.
So you know we got a location in Pecan Land Mall in Monroe.
I don't know.
So yeah,
Man, you everywhere, man. Jeez,
man, God been blessing me, bro. Man, we been
we got
traveling,
Jeff
bro.
Bezos of the
Yo.
chicken
Yo.
over here, man.
How many
Yeah.
storefronts you got total, Greg?
So I got 4 in Louisiana. I got 1 on Canal, 1 in Oakwood Shopping Center,
Yeah, in Gretna.
right in Gretna.
Yeah.
I got 1 in Marrero. I got 1 in Pecan Land Mall that I opened up March the 5th or 6th,
And COVID
The
happened.
day of the
and I had to
pandemic.
close.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now
For
that
all my Monroe people, I'm charging
Please.
y'all right
yes,
now.
yes,
Leslie and Cheney Horn.
yes.
Get
Go
to
to
the mall and
We
get
That.
you some WeDat.
Yeah, Miss Leslie, she councilman or something?
No, that's my best friend.
Oh, okay, all right,
That's
all
my
right.
best friend.
Okay, all right.
And my goddaughter. My goddaughter swears and lives by wings. So she
Okay.
gonna probably be
Yeah.
your
All
biggest fan. So I
Yeah.
got you, Poop. Go get
Yeah.
you some wings.
Thank
Manny
you.
gonna
I-
send you some money.
I appreciate that. We can get but you know we've been getting a lot of love and respect, like just a lot of love from Monroe because here's the thing:
They eat.
all the
They
people,
like to eat at home.
but they come down to New Orleans for Bayou Classic.
Yeah.
Right.
So when we open up in the mall, they like it's just that's what I'm saying. Like they supporting, but to answer your question, so total we'll have 6,
Okay.
right? Then like to answer the question that we was asking like about like just being business owners and
It's
stuff
the
like that.
second, Yeah.
My favorite term, like my slogan that I say is tuition ain't free. So I've been doing this since 2013. It's 21. People like, dang, that's happened in such a short time. What happened in a short time to you?
Don't feel like it to me.
But for me, I don't sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying,
Bragging,
oh, I don't
say that.
sleep
Like
just
Wayne.
to say it. No.
Like Wayne. I don't
All right,
sleep.
shout out
It's
to
not
Wayne.
cliche.
All right, shout out to Wayne.
It's not cliche.
Shout out to Mac.
It's not cliche.
Shout out to Gutter, my brother. You know what I'm saying?
I don't sleep.
Shout out. Yeah, I'm not saying it. Shout out to my boy Booby Black. You know what I'm saying? And Kevin Gates. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't get tired. Like I'm tired. You heard me? Shout out to my brothers,
You can't
but I'm
get
saying
tired,
I'm
though.
tired. I'm tired, but I don't sleep. Like I
Yeah.
literally like do not sleep. You know what I'm saying? So. But it's because I got just so much like on my mental, like it's just so much on my mind. Like I'm just constantly just working. The people that I'm surrounded by, the people that God has put me in positions with, you know what I'm saying, and been in, you know what I'm saying, being able to have conversations with, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like one of my mentors, Master P, like being able to be like just sitting with him on a sprinter and just listening to him just telling me just what he doing, like everything,
Right.
watching him just have
Yeah.
the calls that he have, and I'm like, man, I'm not working hard enough.
Right.
Right.
I gotta work harder.
Yeah.
So it's
Rest when
like
you
me mentally, like I'm just like, oh no, like I gotta get it. So whatever I gotta do, however I gotta do it, however much time
Gotta do
it's
it.
gonna, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
So now it makes sense when people be like, you rest when you're dead.
Straight up,
Sleep when you did.
man. Straight up.
Yeah,
Straight up.
a
Rest
lot
in
of people,
peace.
a lot of people,
Straight
a lot of
up.
people call themselves bosses. A lot of people got businesses, but a lot of people have goals and they have dreams how they want to live. But for a lot of people, their effort don't match
Right.
what their goals
hustle.
are. They don't.
Yeah.
People don't realize that the effort has to be so enormous because when you open a business, you're gonna inquire new problems that you've never had.
But
Tuition
you know-
ain't free, bro.
Yeah,
you know-
It's not
never
free.
had
It's
it.
not
The
free.
saddest part about it is one of the greatest blessings is the biggest hindrance at this point. Y'all, we didn't have this much social media 8 years
Right.
ago.
No, we didn't.
So right now, social media is misleading. People
Yeah.
are giving you what
Yeah.
they want you to see. They don't show you the blood, sweat, and tears. They don't show you the grind. They don't show you how they got
Right.
there. And they only show you like those little glimpses of the great part. So they Photoshop and make you see this, but they don't show you the real. So and people our age, not just young children, they
Right.
giving people this effect that just go get it. Say you want it and go get it, but then
Right.
when they get out there, because everybody's not wired to not quit and not
Right.
leave their truck
Right.
90 miles outside of New Orleans or not sell that house. So that's the part, what we talking about now, this is the part that they need to hear. Because they just see WeDat everywhere they turn around. They just know you got banging wings, you got a truck, he doing this, he
Thank
turning
you.
up. That's all they see, but they don't see and they don't hear the part that they need to of how you got there and that you hear and you still going.
Well,
Right.
and that's the thing about watching a documentary. You watch 10 years.
documentary?
You
I'm
watch
not
it.
watching that.
You watch 10 years of a person's life in an hour and 20 minutes.
Right.
Right. You don't see the
And they-
grind. You
Yeah,
don't see the
and
sad
they make
side.
it entertaining.
And they still give you the
Yeah.
Yeah,
glamour. They
it's
give
10
you a
years,
little
though.
bit to
Yeah.
get you
Yeah.
in, and
It's-
they give you the glamour.
They don't realize it's 10 years fit in 120
How,
minutes.
Yeah.
How?
And it's and people think that's how fast it is going to happen.
No.
It's like no.
Because we just little nobodies. I'm just a little nobody. And I guarantee you the last 10 years of my life, you could not put in an hour. I mean, if you did,
You know
no.
what?
Right.
You know what? I'm
So
not.
a famous person,
You know
you
what?
know?
You know what? I'm not gonna even let you make that comment.
Right. I ain't gonna say that either. I'm
I'm not
somebody.
gonna let you. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna.
No,
even,
I'm
gonna
just
speak into
saying.
existence.
Just
Yeah.
because. Let me tell you something. Because I ask people all the time, like, what make you famous?
right.
Like, what? Like,
I agree with that 100%.
like,
Right.
what make you famous? Because you got a lot of followers, or
No.
this and that. No. It's the impact that you make. Like, because guess what? That the last 10 years of your story, I'm pretty sure the stuff that
Oh,
you
yeah.
really been through.
Absolutely. That's
and
what
the
I'm
things
saying.
you
It
ain't
will
saying,
not. Right.
But
Absolutely.
what I'm saying is that what you went through, I'm pretty sure that it's somebody out there that is inspiring to be where you at right now.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
And guess what? The things that you went through, I'm pretty sure that if you really tell people like all of the stuff that you've been through,
Absolutely.
it's a woman out there, like black woman, like, yo, look, I'm going through the same thing. I'm trying to figure stuff out. Like, I can relate
get
to you.
inboxes all the
Right.
time.
Yeah, I know you
Right.
can. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not
Oh,
gonna
no.
let you say
When
that.
I made that statement, it was just saying in the metaphor of it. Oh, they'll tell you I'm the last person to think I'm nobody, not I.
Right.
Right.
I wear shirts all the time that say Kaya as fuck. That's
Well,
who I
there you
am.
go.
Oh, let's be
Well,
clear.
there you go.
Let's be 100%
there you go.
clear.
Well, there you go.
And Nelson would tell you, no, ain't no water down
Well,
there.
I know that. I
Ain't
know
no
that.
water-
So I know
ain't
that.
no water
You
down
gotta
over
calm
here.
her down sometimes. You're like,
Yeah, ain't no
Because
water.
You gotta relax.
because
Ain't no water
I'm gonna be honest with you. I dumb myself down all the time.
Right.
okay.
Cause I forgot. I don't know who I was talking to. I don't know. I was talking to somebody last night. I don't know if I was talking to. Say I know me and my brother was talking on the phone last night, but I was just like, I'd rather stay humble
Right.
than to be humbled.
Right.
Okay. I got you.
Cause I
Right.
get humbled
Come on.
all day long.
Yeah.
There's stuff that go wrong all day long, and like me being the thinker that I am, I'm like, I'm
I
not
like
just
that.
I'm not just thinking like, oh, this happened, then nah. No, I'm thinking like, well, if this happened, then this gonna affect this, and this.
Right.
Yeah.
Like right now,
To
like
be-
right now, I'm not thinking about like right now. That's why I'm saying like people like, oh, that's dope. You did this, you did. Yeah, that's cool, man. I'm trapping. I'm in the work. I'm
Now
I'm
what
working.
else? Now what else?
Exactly.
Right.
Because right now, why I got the energy, I don't really have the energy, but why I got the strength in my body, you know what I'm saying, to keep on going.
Right.
like I'm gonna do and take on as much as I possibly can, and I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
because I'm not gonna pass up no opportunity.
Right.
Like you said, people hustle don't match their goals, and I'm not like I'm. Look, man. People don't understand. I'm just like, dog. Like I'm just saying, like it's a lot of things that I did. You know what I'm saying? Trends, food trucks, restaurants, all that. Like, and that's not just in New Orleans. That's just being a black man. But guess what? I ain't got to get on Instagram and be like, oh, I did this, I did that. Because I'll let other people like give me the props if they want to give me the props. Because I ain't looking for the props. I'm trying to create generational wealth. I know that WeDats is bigger than me. I'm trying to be like Al Copeland around this mug and have fucking WeDats in every city across the every city across the country.
Yeah, it is.
Right.
You make it a global entity.
And guess what? I'm dead and gone because God could take me anytime.
Right.
But as long as I know, like I know my purpose. Like I know, like I got this tatted on me. Say keeping people fed is my only peace of mind now. Drake, that's a Drake verse. You know what I'm saying? But it's not me just keeping people fed, just getting them with the wings and the catfish and the shrimp and the fully loaded fries.
Make me hungry, bro. Don't do it. Make me hungry, bro.
You brought none of that.
That's my bad. I've been in the kitchen all day, but it's not just that. But it's just like me, like anytime I come in contact with somebody and they like, yo, bro, I'm trying to do a food truck. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. What I need to do? I'm like, man, I got you. This my contact, this. Because as black men, as black women, like as a black race, like what we lack is not the finances because we, in the economy, we are the reason why the economy thrives the way it thrives.
Right.
So that's
$2.1 trillion of spending.
Myself. So
go ahead.
As a outside of this one, this boy named Adam recruited me. We've been doing it. This has been my brother for a long time. Like we fight. But this my brother.
I just tell him to relax.
He just tell me to relax. He get on my nerves like 9 out of 10 times. I cuss him out. I quit the show. I quit life on him. Like I quit him in real life.
Right.
And he'll come back. Kaya, but you cook.
Right.
So, but
right.
But
as
like
it's supposed to be.
In everyday life, what pays my bills is a psychotherapist. So I do therapy with people. But my therapy is baking. He'll be like, hey, don't send no more of that little shit over here you be cooking. But then as soon as I leave, why you ain't bring nothing with you? Like I'm doing
you. Right, why you
so,
right.
And just listening to that. So I do this and like lately I just set my mind, like you say, the generational wealth. I have a 4-year-old. That's part of my 10-year story. That's a different story to be told at a different time. But all of that is relative. So I got a food truck in the making that's coming for a dessert truck.
Congratulations.
So, I got the DBA. I'm all excited. I was like, this all this paper gonna look like? So then I sat down today. I called my husband. I was like, look, this gonna be the name. I'm sending off for the LLC. I filed that this morning. That's done. Just waiting for my daddy to put the tires on the truck, bring it from Monroe.
Why you bring no
to
samples,
Houston.
bro?
Right, it's okay, so we even now.
You charging him up. You're charging him up.
You're right.
We got all this on the cost of this thing, and I got no samples.
Exactly.
Right, you're right. That's my fault. So next time going forward, every time I come here on Wednesday, whoever the guests are, they'll have it.
Right.
Y'all here this time, so I send something out to you.
Right.
But it's just knowing that. So it's like, everybody's like, you're a therapist. And so I opened my private practice back up. My son is 4. I'm like, okay, I can do my private practice. Like, when you going to have time to bake? It's always time to bake.
Right.
Yeah.
You set it and forget it. I mean, it's just how it go. And it was like, my daddy used to ask me that in school. I had my master's before I was 25. He was like, when is enough going to be enough?
It's never going to be enough.
But it come from my grandmother, his mama, my mama. So it's like, why are you asking me this? This is how you raised me. My daddy was a landscaper. My daddy cut 3 and 4 yards before he even taught school every morning.
Respect.
So it's like, why are you asking me that? But still, it's like I envy people that I come across and they be like, oh, I've been on this job for 30 years. I literally get this feeling and I ask them how.
Yeah.
And not that you're complacent. I'm not judging you. It's nothing wrong with it. But it's like I have never felt that feeling of contentment that I have enough. I've never felt that.
Right.
And I'm like, it's exhausting, but I still never stop. So it's like when I meet people that be like, oh, yeah, I worked a job for 50 years and then I retired. I'm like, you should be an icon. Because I've never felt that sense of contentment.
You will be an icon. And the reason why I say that is because, like, I know I'm vibrating at a different pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy. You can tell the energy in the room right now.
Right.
It's a little different.
I was talking to my
You
dog.
too.
I was talking to my dog yesterday. I'm like, the things that matter of fact, me and Sarah was talking. We was at I'll be remiss if I would shout out to the turkey leg hut.
All right.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to
Let me shout out to the turkey leg because I'm gonna just tell you, like, you know, when I'm 50-15, we in 50-15.
Sean,
We
what
turning
did I
up.
just
Yeah.
tell you? What did I just tell you?
Chapman and Curvy. What is
Come on,
Chapman and
get you a
Curvy?
wall. They got a wall for you,
Yeah.
Sean.
So,
they got a wall for you.
But I said that because we was in 50-15 in the cut, and we was just chilling, we was talking, and it was just like, if we really just locked in,
This could be you guys.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact that it's just cruise control, and like the things that I'm able to get accomplished in a day a normal person can't. I'm on my phone. I'm on two phones going back and forth, 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 having multiple conversations. I got seasoning line. I got seasonings. I got people that work with me. I got stores opening up. I got the food truck. I got all kind of shit going on.
Blessings.
I got all kind of stuff going on. I'm vibrating at a different pace.
Right.
Catch the
But
vibe.
it's just, it go back to what you saying. It's like, I look, I'm out of Shotgun House, man. I'm out of Seven Wall, man. I'm not gonna say the street because then I'll be ratting and saying what the hell I experienced growing up.
Right.
Right.
But I done experienced a lot of things
I know
at a young
life.
age that I feel like as a child I shouldn't have seen growing up. I just shouldn't have seen that. But guess what? That make me go harder for me to put myself in a position so that when I do have kids, my kids ain't got to go through that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I done cooked for D Wade. I done cooked for Gabrielle Union at their house in Hidden Hills.
Uh-oh.
I done did that, man. I done did that.
Throw them names out there, girl. Boy, throw them names out there.
That man say he vibrated.
No, I'm saying that to say like my boy Anthony Davis. Like I done pulled up in LA and pulled up to his house with the food truck. Cause I used to I had a food truck out there too.
Okay.
So I done seen the way people live. Dog, my dog Matt Barnes. Shout out to my brother Matt Barnes. They got All the Smoke podcast.
Yeah. Shout out to All the Smoke.
Him, Stacks. You know what I'm saying? Like the whole, like All the Smoke. The whole. That's just the whole crew. The whole family. Like man, like dude. Like I done been in different positions, bro. Around different people, man. Like I see all what life has to offer, and it's just like. I'm like, look, this is the way I want to live. Like, I want to be able to be comfortable. Like, I want to be able to be at peace. Like, that's one of the words, you know what I'm saying? Don't quote me, but I know, and I've heard this, the peace is mentioned more in the Bible than any other word.
Okay.
Right.
And there's a reason why it is because, like, people be like, man, when you think about when you was a child, man, you just, you have a word. Like, you might see what's going on in your household, but that ain't really affecting you.
You didn't know.
It's affecting you, but it ain't ain't something, a responsibility of you. But, like, when you get in the real world and things start happening and life start happening to you, you know what I'm saying? Two things. One is not what happens, is how you deal with what's happening.
In the response.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
But I said that to say, like, I want more. I want, like how you saying, I want more. I want better. Somebody asked me, I think a chick asked me this before. She was like, when is enough? Like, you know, you want to settle down. And I'm like, she's like, when is enough going to be enough? And I'm like, it's never going to be enough.
Right.
Because you didn't grow up the way that I grew up. You don't know the shit that I done been through. And I'm sorry if I'm
no, you're good. You good.
You don't understand, like, being from New Orleans.
Right.
You don't understand being from New Orleans.
It's a struggle.
Yeah.
And you know, it's so funny that you say that, and I laugh because a lot of people don't realize. That statement you made is powerful, and I understand it. Being from Louisiana, living in New Orleans, living in Baton Rouge, having a lot of great friends from New Orleans. That is the reason, the way y'all describe it, respectfully.
Yeah.
That is the reason why people think New Orleans is its own state. I don't care what you do.
It's its own country.
Straight up.
It's its own country.
When you tell people you from Louisiana, oh, you from New Orleans.
Right. Straight up.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
Look,
it's its own country.
Me and my husband have been together like 14, 15 years.
That's a
married
blessing.
11.
That's a
Still
blessing.
to the date, I have to remind my mother-in-law, I'm not from New Orleans.
Straight up, you sound like it. You sound like it, though.
You go anywhere in the world.
I
Anywhere in the
have
world.
to tell them. They'll be like, "You from Louisiana? Oh, really?
You from New Orleans.
What part of New Orleans are you from?
Right, that's what
New
you sound
Orleans
like.
is
It.
not a
Right.
state,
But I'm gonna be honest.
but it's powerful though. It's
I'm
powerful.
gonna be so honest with you. Bro. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I got. Look, I got. You say I got nothing but tattoo. I see you.
Right.
Well,
tattooed
you
up
ain't
too.
showing both of y'all.
It's a culture, though.
yeah.
It's a culture. You feel a way.
Dog.
Yeah.
I'm the only one from New Orleans with no tattoos, bro.
but look,
I went to church, bro.
Saved.
I
Mama was not playing that.
I only brought up the tattoo parties because I got New Orleans, Louisiana tatted over my heart.
Okay.
Right.
I got my mom and my grandma. Rest in peace to my grandmother. I got my mom, my grandmother, my brothers, my sisters. I got my uncle that passed away on my own. I got all tattoos on my leg. I'm tatted, but New Orleans
That's your
is over
heart.
my heart.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Because I'm telling you, like WeDat, it's not. I'm nothing without my city. I'll never forget seeing that boy Wayne. We at the Superdome. We was at either Superdome, UNO, or Arena, and I'll never forget when he would like his ending segment was like he'll hit him with the bodyguard. You know what I'm saying? I'm nothing without you. You know what I'm saying? And like he had a robe on or whatever. And I'm like, why you say that? Because in his mind, he understand. Like, man, we rock with like, man. Look, man,
He's talking about Lil Wayne.
I
For
mean,
the people that
I'm
he's talking about Lil Wayne. For the people that's not from New Orleans, he's talking about Lil Wayne. Little Tunchi.
But what I'm saying is that I gathered that from him. I see how he always show love to the city and how he was always in that, like, because without the support of my city, I'm nothing.
Right.
I'm not able to keep my lights on. You know what I'm saying? I'm not able to keep the doors open. Like, we closed this. People don't know I closed my stores down during the pandemic for 8 months.
Okay.
Nobody don't.
Right.
That's why I say 2020, man. People don't understand. Like, they don't understand.
struggle,
Like,
yeah.
man, I'm talking about my apartment was like 700 square feet.
Right.
So I'm in that mug, isolated, like just going through it
Right.
Right.
mentally. Like,
2020 is what we thought 2000 was gonna bring after 1999.
Now, you ain't lying.
2020 is
Right.
what
Yeah.
2020
Everything shutting
is
down,
What
yeah.
we thought
Right.
Everything did
2000
shut
was
down.
gonna be.
Right.
That's what 2020.
Well, you know what
gave
though?
us.
It's like a
Hands down.
diamond. I think it's like a diamond. So it said diamonds
Pressure.
are refined by the pressure.
The pressure.
It's just a rock under so much pressure.
shout out to the Noops.
Okay,
Cap
that's
Alpha Sign Fraternity. Shout out to the
like a
Noops.
diamond. Oh, okay.
Shout out to the Noops. Shout out to the Noops, man. Gamma Epsilon Tuskegee University.
I see you. Okay.
That's what I said. My brother said.
And
man.
you did
That's my
say
brother.
frat.
I
You did
saw,
say
he
frat.
had,
my
I
brother.
saw he had on a red watch.
Look, I figured you
I'm
said
partial
frat.
to the crimson and cream. Don't worry about it. Alpha Tau.
There you go.
Guys,
All right, there you
21 years in
go.
the fold.
Look,
There
guys,
you go. Look at that.
I appreciate you guys. Look, the show is awesome and the energy is awesome.
Fantastic.
Right. And I knew, look, I was gonna bring my Bible. I told my grandmother I was gonna bring my Bible. This segment,
You can.
But I said no, man. My mama do it for
We're
the
gonna bring
next
Mama
week.
on the show.
can.
We're
Yeah,
gonna bring
You
Mama on
can
the show.
bring her,
Yeah.
bro.
So, but guys, look, I honestly do appreciate you guys for being on the show.
Thank you for having
You guys,
me.
like this
Appreciate you
this
having
right
me.
here. Believe it or not, it's gonna spread to people, and you guys gonna touch a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
Blessings.
In a positive way.
Trademark that.
So,
thing.
guys, I want you guys to give the people where you guys could find your
Where they can
properties, where you can find your Instagram, your handles. Go ahead, Sean.
So you can find me on Instagram at Sean Wilson 700. You can also find my abstract art page at Abstract Art by Sean Wilson, and you can also find my Airbnb page at Abstract Couture House 504 on Instagram. And just opened a personal training service here in Houston, and you can
Okay.
also follow me on Apex Endurance
my
Fitness.
dog got everything.
Oh
Okay.
yeah,
Get it.
we got what you
Get it.
need,
My
man.
dog
Go
got
get it.
everything.
I'll tell
Go
you.
get it.
I'll tell you what I did that really changed my life. In 2013, I was working at the gym. I was in grad school,
Okay.
and I got bored with the gym working out. So I bought this bicycle. I'm like, okay, I'll ride this bike to work. And at the time, the young lady I was dealing with, she told me about this race. It was a duathlon. It was a run bike run. And long story short, I got into this sport of triathlon, and I realized this is where all the CEOs was for all the companies. And within 3 years, I went to 3 different countries. I was in Europe, I went to Australia, and I raced in Canada. And I'm racing, like the only like black guy actually racing
Respect,
triathlon,
bro.
racing bicycles.
Right.
So
Right.
a lot of my teachings on how to be a business owner, because coming from New Orleans, if you're not in that fold or in those people, you don't get those teachings. You don't get those building blocks of how to dress, how to speak. You don't get the verbiage.
Right.
And once I did all of that traveling, I came back and I'm saying, okay, I have to create something that I can show my people what could be.
Right.
Just give you a
possibility.
a possibility
Just,
of what
yeah.
you could do.
Right.
It's just what you could do. So
Respect.
that's basically what my company is. And that's how my lifestyle is. It's just what a black man could be.
Yes,
Come on.
Basically, it's you don't like like my girl, sometimes we watch like Power and all that, Power Book 1. And she like, why do you fall asleep on this? I'm like, babe, like black men do more than just sell drugs now.
Yeah.
It's an
Amen.
old narrative.
Amen.
Like the
And
narrative.
on-
Like I
and
came,
and
I
own
came,
clubs.
like I
Yes,
came up
sir.
with Bout It, and Belly.
Right.
Right.
So I've seen
Rest in peace to
that.
DMX.
Yes,
Yeah,
rest in
rest in
peace,
peace,
DMX.
DMX. Yeah.
Like
Right.
I've seen that narrative so
It's
many
our narrative.
times.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the only thing they think young black men with tattoos do is
It's rap.
rap,
Sell drugs.
sell drugs, or we like athletes,
Yeah,
and
we
we like
athletes.
Yeah.
we're educated men now.
Yes,
like
sir.
like our mothers have taught us to go to school, read, actually read.
Yeah.
Even if you audio booking it,
Hey.
even if you audio booking
Come
it,
on.
but I just like to be an example of what you could be,
Respect,
Come
bro.
on.
just what could be.
I
Respect.
just
Yeah.
So to Sean's point, Sean, when the Sean started cycling, you've been cycling with over 10 years, right?
About 5 years now.
So I was watching. So Sean he's very inspirational because he's the only black dude I know that can run 10 miles straight without stopping.
Damn.
Barefoot if I have to.
I'm like, man,
right now.
I'm like, how would this dude do this, bro? And he be on the phone like, I gotta get it in the morning. I'm like, bro, first of all, I can't run a mile.
Yeah, bro.
That's the best shape of my life.
feel on your back.
right. right.
In the best shape.
In the best shape. I don't know. Something wrong with my hips. So I don't know. That's another story. But so I said, man, Sean, look, when you was in New Orleans, I said, man, Sean needs to start and I said this to myself, you need to start a personal training. I said, because the average person can't do that.
Right.
And then when I saw you start cycling, I said, that's definitely not
His
in,
lane.
in,
It's
in our,
different.
black
It's
people don't know
different,
about
man.
that. And a black
It's
man.
different.
So shout out to that.
I
man.
appreciate
to
it.
that.
I appreciate it.
So,
What you could
Greg,
be.
where could they find you?
They can find me on Instagram, WeDats at WEDATS. It used to be WeDat Food Truck with the underscore at the back, but it's WeDats now at WEDATS. Facebook, same thing, WeDats Chicken and Shrimp. Yeah, man, I mean.
So next time Greg come up, he gonna bring us a 10
I got
piece.
you. Look, I'm gonna get. Look, I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna bring you the 10-piece Wazam wing. Shout out to my sister Super Scent, which y'all
Yes.
need to get on this
Wow.
podcast. Shout out to my sister Super, who I named the Wazam wings after. And I did that when we was on the food truck because that's my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's my sister. Love her to death. Yeah,
We gotta get Soup on here.
I told my sister. I said, man, look. Cause she told me what she was gonna do. I said, man, look, this shit gonna be bigger than Mac.
Oh yeah.
Bottom line, point blank, period.
Yeah.
Because I know how my sister coming. I know how smart she is. Like, people underestimate how smart she is. Don't get it twisted that she funny on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
She's
Don't let
smart.
These stories fool you.
Right.
Don't she's smart. She's super smart. She's super talented. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? We that's what we do. We pour into each other. So you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog. But yeah, man, WeDats on Instagram. And you say the 261,000, you know what I'm saying, followers or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I'm able to touch a lot of people.
Absolutely.
And I understand like the power that I have on my page. So I try to keep it positive. I try to keep
Absolutely.
it inspirational.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Try to talk about God, you know what I'm saying? And
You doing
you
it.
know,
You're not trying.
Yeah,
You
well,
doing it.
yeah, I know.
You getting it done.
Thank you. Thank you. I just, every day I just want to be a better man, you know what I'm saying, than I was the day before. Every day I try to push it to the limit. Like you say, you run the 10 miles every day. Health is wealth.
Yes.
Right.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Mental health is wealth. So what you do, like, we haven't really talked about mental health, in the black community. I was talking to, I forgot who I was talking to somebody else, one of my partners yesterday. And it's like, being a black man, you're supposed to just be so tough.
Yeah.
Right.
And you're supposed to not cry. And you're supposed to not,
I cry every day.
Bro,
Let me watch a good movie, man. I'm like, I said, man, he should have did.
But you know what though, bro? You know what though, bro? I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've been in that apartment, like in 2020, and I just like been in the shower, like asking God, like, man, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's like I'm just shedding and just like tears just flowing down, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because of me being so uncomfortable.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just one of the things that I understand, and I'm finished after this, but one of the things I understand is that as things are happening and like in your life, it's not happening for like no reason. Like it's happening the way it's supposed to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen no other way, because if it was supposed to happen any other way, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Right.
So whatever, if you was at this red light for this amount of time,
You were supposed to be
Yeah.
there.
Point blank.
because people don't understand. Like this, I'm gonna tell you, this is the way I like. You don't understand how
Nothing just happens.
nothing.
Nothing just happens.
Because if you got a black mama like we do, I'm sure your mama
Right.
done said, baby, that light kept you there for a reason.
Yeah.
'Cause
Right.
it was something up there the Lord
And-
kept you
and-
from. My
and-
mama tell me that to this day. I'm like, oh, it's so much
you're late.
traffic.
Yes.
I
If
be
you're
like,
late,
mama,
you're late.
it's so much traffic. I'm going
Right.
to be late. She said, you're not late. You're on time.
Right on time.
Right on
Because you
time.
don't know what you was
and
driving
to
into.
piggyback off what he said about being uncomfortable, the one phrase that I've adopted in my life is, it takes an uncomfortable effort to become comfortable.
You gotta
Like
get,
that.
you gotta
You
get
gotta,
comfortable
you gotta,
with getting uncomfortable.
you have to be used to being uncomfortable every
Absolutely.
single day,
sir.
and you have to be
Conversations,
uncomfortable with
Yes.
some type of purpose.
Yes.
because that's how you get comfortable.
Yes.
sir.
Period.
Yes,
You
sir.
have to be. You have to work
Y'all know we got-
consistently uncomfortable.
Look, y'all know right. Look, for the people that's watching, inside of the room,
about
inside the
to-
podcast,
I'm
it's,
about to
we got
shout
some
up in
motivation
here.
going on. Look, my man, go get the Bible, man. We about to go and start a Bible study, man. Today is Wednesday, right? So, look,
Right.
yeah,
Nah,
but
real
the
talk,
energy is
though.
beautiful, man. Because the thing is, collaboration amongst Black people.
Right.
We need to have this
We
more
gotta talk.
because
We
Yes.
gotta bring this back.
Yes.
Right.
That's what we've
Right.
gotten away from.
Right.
Everybody want to get theirs and run. They want it's mine. They don't want to share.
Right.
I share mine.
Look,
Yeah.
let
I'ma
me
give it to you.
Look, let me explain. And that's and I'm gonna end it with this. And that's what I was saying before you start talking about the food truck, because I was saying it's not the resources that we lack; it's
Right.
the information.
Yeah.
Right.
Knowledge is power.
So if you can pass on information, pass it on, because that's not gonna hurt you. You ain't doing nothing but planting seeds.
Right.
right.
And all I'm trying to do in the latter part of my life is plant seeds.
Right.
Because me telling you everything that I got going on, that's because of seeds that I planted and that I
Years
planted.
ago.
And that my mama planted and my
Yeah.
grandma planted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I'm reaping the benefits. So,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, we got to support each other, man.
Absolutely.
Don't be afraid, man. I'm saying to, you know what I'm saying, pour into somebody else, to help somebody, share information, help somebody get to like where you at, like, because that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah, life is about service.
When you told me
Yeah.
the whole not to discount what it is the last 10 years to this, that, and the other. It was a long time I used to not speak about a certain thing because of the stigma and what it is. And now I've become more vocal. I have no hesitation telling people my son was my 7th pregnancy and I have 1 child. So after I spoke on that for the first time out loud, close friends that I talk to on a regular reaching out to me.
Been through the
People
same
reaching
thing.
out
Yeah, you'd
to
be
me,
surprised.
trying
They've been
to
through the same
figure
thing.
out
You'd be
how.
surprised.
Been through the
Like,
same
how did
thing.
you get through it? What doctor did you?
Right.
And I'm just like,
Right.
and they were like,
Yeah.
you have no idea what type of power. Because you know how they tell you to check on your strong friend?
Yes.
For the most part, I'm the strong friend. So when I show those weaknesses, most people are not prepared to see it. So when I put that out there, like if they see #7, somebody reached out and was like, Kason was your 7th pregnancy? He was. But you only have 1 baby. I do.
Right.
So it's like, holy shit. Like
Right.
they don't know what to do with it. Then it's like, okay, I let them know. It's okay. We can
Right.
talk about it. What you want to know?
Right.
Right.
I'm like an open book when it comes to that now. But it took me a while to get to that. So that's why I say, oh, you can't put this 10 years of my life in 1 hour.
Right.
It's
Yes, sir.
not
Yeah.
possible. You
Yeah,
can't
it's
put
not
that
gonna do it in 1 hour.
We're going to need a docuseries. We're going to need a Netflix deal for that.
And look, I'm gonna say this when you say check on your strong friends. My boy Mo Flippin, who got a gym in New Orleans.
I know Mo.
You know Mo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and unplug my dog because he always call me, check on me, say or text me. yo, bro, I'm just checking on my strong friend. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when I
Yes.
thought about that, let me plug my dog Mo. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but just what you
But
said.
let your friends check on you. If you the strong friend,
Yeah.
let people check on you.
Yeah.
Now that's why I fall short. I
Right.
don't let people check on me.
Yeah, because you're strong.
I'm always saying I'm all right.
But guess what? Like that's like
You gotta.
That's
you
like
got,
my-
you gotta let your people be your
And the
people.
thing I
Right,
tell-
right.
You gotta let your
and-
people
and
be your
another
people.
thing I tell everybody also, especially men, I tell men it's okay to be vulnerable.
yes.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it?
It's okay. Most
I
men
know
become
that.
vulnerable when they have kids, but
Right.
if they don't
He's a
have
runner.
kids,
He's a track star.
be vulnerable. It's okay, man. Look, don't mean you got to cry in front of your boys, but look,
But if you do, it's okay.
it's all right.
Right.
It's all right, man. Shed a tear.
Watch,
Look,
watch how hard they start crying because
Hey,
you
man,
cried
look.
first.
Look,
Yeah.
I would be honest with you. I don't know if that's necessarily true.
right? You're like, hold on, bro.
No,
Man.
like I said, I'm rolling tough with my brother said, man. That's my dog for life. You know what I'm saying? One of my best friends. You know what I'm saying? Is my brother. You know what I'm saying? My dog done been there through the ups and downs. Like when I was at my lowest. You know what I'm saying? Things I done been through or whatever the case may
Right.
be. So. I don't know if that's necessarily true. If I'm shedding tears, no, that he the type of nigga that's gonna joke on my.
You gonna be like, hold on, bro. You gotta relax, bro. With all that,
Bruh, is that
go
a
with all that
tip?
crying, bro.
but you know what though, bro? Like I'm gonna say this, man. You know, God placed people in your life, man, for a reason.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And
100%.
when you got good people around you, man, you do what you gotta
Absolutely.
do, man. Make sure you cherish that and you know what I'm saying, take care of that. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So but yeah, man, I definitely appreciate you letting me be on the
Absolutely,
show, man.
bro.
It's a
This was a
blessing,
good
bro.
show.
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
And it was
It was
crazy
a
how
good
we
show.
met. I can't tell you how we met, but it was
Please don't. Please
it was
don't.
we met
Don't
at-
tell us.
No, I ain't gonna say shit.
yeah. We just met in the streets of
Right.
Houston. But it was
Right.
crazy how we met. But
Shout out to Houston.
yes,
Shout
right.
out
shout
to
out to
Houston, man.
Houston.
Shout out to
You was in
Houston,
the
man.
No, it wasn't none of that.
No, if she gonna say that, you might as well tell her where we was at.
No, I can't tell.
No,
her.
that's our running joke.
right.
No.
All right. Yes, indeed.
So, guys, man, look, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you guys tell a friend to tune in to the
Right.
Culturally
was a
Distinct
good show.
podcast. This was a
Blessings.
good show.
This was a good show.
Hope you guys learned something from this show, not just for the business side, but
For the
just
culture.
just for the culture, like you said, for the culture, man. I appreciate you guys for checking in, man. This is a beautiful day, beautiful people. Appreciate you guys for coming on. You guys be blessed.
Appreciate
This
you
is
for
your
having
boy, DJ KO.
K Jack is always in the building.
Y'all be good, be blessed. Peace out.
100.
Peace out.
100.